Congratulations to Sir Marcus Browne from Staten Island. Sue, God's like, come on through. Sue, that's the call for the woo. What y'all know about that, man? Hey, big ups to this guy, man. He came out to Long Island in front of Shawnee Monaghan's home crowd, and he handles his business. You know, the Southpaw is a dangerous dude. First time he's fighting a Southpaw in his professional career in Shawn Monaghan. Two guys who have history with each other as far as sparring. You know, they from the New York area. And this was basically, you know, to put the man Shawnee Monaghan on the map as far as, you know what I mean? Because, you know, he just signed with Lou DiBella. So Lou DiBella threw him a bone and put him on PBC, you know what I mean? But, you know, you could tell there's levels to this, you know. I've seen Shawnee Monaghan fight on them top rank cards. And, you know, the level of opposition he fought. The best name on his resume was Donovan George from Chicago. But this guy right here, Marcus Browne, let it be known. There's levels to this, you know what I mean? He drops him in the first round with a straight left. Straight down the pipe, right on top of the forehead. Puts the man on the seat of his pants, you know what I mean? The man tried to, I thought he would survive, and he did survive round one, you know what I'm saying? He tried to move circle left, circle away from Marcus Browne, big left hand, you know what I mean? But round two, you know, the man just didn't have the legs to, you know, to stay away and even have enough punches or enough muster on his punches to keep this man, Marcus Browne, off of him, you know what I mean? Round two was the beginning of the end, you know what I'm saying? The man, you could see that punch right there was a right hook. It was a right hook that, you know, a lot of Southpaws don't have, but when a Southpaw does have that right hook, they're a devastating fighter, and they could be a real problem for any fighter they face, you know? And that's exactly what happened. He caught him with that right hook right there. Hurt the man bad. Marcus Browne jumped in for the kill, commenced to pouncing on him. Then the referee, I forgot his name, man. It's escaping my mind right now. Somebody Willis, you know what I mean? He be in the New York area. You see him at the Barclays card events, you know what I mean? He jumped in and stopped the fight, you know what I mean? So, yo, this is PBC on Fox, you know? One thing for sure, two things for certain. When PBC on Fox have cards, it's none of that going distance stuff, you know what I mean? They putting on fights that's going to go, that you're going to see a knockout or a stoppage, straight up and down, you know what I mean? This card so far has reminded me of that card that they had in Alabama with Deontay Wilder when he fought that George Washington kid. Is that his name? Gerald Washington? Big UFC former football player. That card right there, every fighter came was down on the cards, but they ended the fight with a knockdown. Deontay Wilder beat Washington in that card with a knockout down on the cards. So did Jared Hurd down on the cards against Tony Harrison. And the Dominic Brazil versus the Uzungu guy, the Polish African Nigerian kid, you know. So yo, this was a good it was a good showcase for Marcus Browne, you know. Big ups to Al Heyman for putting this guy on national TV. One thing for sure, two things for certain. This guy could never say Al Heyman and the PBC didn't put on for him, you know what I mean? Because I've seen Marcus Browne fight numerous times. They're kind of building him like how they did Errol Spence, you know. I've seen him fight numerous times on PBC on NBC or PBC on Fox, and that's free TV, terrestrial TV, so the country could get a glimpse of this young kid who could probably eventually be a champion for the United States, you know. He's called out fellas like Adonis Stevenson. That's two Southpaws, man. I'd love to see that fight, you know what I mean? I'd love to see that fight. But Adonis Stevenson, he's still got to go through Elidia Alvarez, and this guy got to be mandated or be in the rankings to face a guy like Stevenson. But he's ready for a title shot, in my opinion, you know what I mean? But I still got a gripe against him when with that fight he fought against that kid from Florida, that Bosnian Florida kid, Hot Rod Jojo. I don't remember his name. Korojo. It was a tough name, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought that kid Hot Rod won that fight. Let me know what y'all thought about this fight. B Marsh Boxing, I'm out. Peace.